Hi, this is Sarah, and I'm going to tell you how you can try to pass your auditions for a TV show shown specifically in Singapore. Number one, if you see a call for auditions, here are some things you might want to know. Firstly, check if it is real. Check the production's website, Facebook, or Instagram. It might not be too updated, but it should at least show that they are a real production company. Nowadays, there are scammers who are pretending to be the actual production companies but are trying to get your info. So make sure it is correct, like it's at least stated on their website somewhere. Also, because of COVID restrictions nowadays, there might be appointments made, so make sure you do look at the details. Maybe they only have specific days that they are available, or it is only online. Make sure you read the instructions. I noted some people said there might be an audition quota before, like the production company is just holding auditions for the heck of it, but they already know who they want to cast. For my side at least, we don't have an audition quota because that is just wasting everyone's time. If you ever think that you are going to be the main cast and it's the first time you're auditioning, no, that's not going to happen, because the main cast is actually approved by the higher ups, not even the production company. It's the higher ups because they need to check if the cast has been already casted in a different show at the similar time slot when this new show is going to go out. Because you can't have the same person acting as two different characters in the same week. It will just make the audience a bit confused. So yeah, that's one of the points of main cast. But before we get to main cast, let's see how you can get to at least a side or minor cast. Alright, so you've gotten an audition appointment where it might be online or offline. Either way, you might have to fill in a form. And this is a generic audition form. Actually, I put it somewhere here. And let me read it out. Usually you will have your name, of course, sometimes your IC and passport number, because sometimes there might be a few people with the same name. Your address, your date of birth, age, your gender, your race, your nationality, mobile number, your email. By the way, mobile number or your handphone and email is pretty important. I mean, how are they going to contact you if they don't have it? There's also the height, the weight, your eye color, hair color, shoe size, your shirt size, vital stats. Okay, you know why they need this? It's because sometimes when you're just reading the piece of paper with all the stats and with just the picture of the person, you might want to imagine how tall is the person against another cast member. And sometimes they just need to know it for the wardrobe. Alright, we also have social media. Social media now, it's where you can also put your portfolio. Are you part of a drama team on YouTube somewhere, your own Instagram? Yeah, you should put it in. People like to click to just like double check, hey, what other stuff do you have? Okay. It also has, are you working or are you self-employed? This is important because on the production side, we need to know what is your availability to act. Like, do you have to take leaves to act? Or can you just go on? Yeah. Alright. Married, single? If married, do you have how many children? Well, it's just something to know because maybe sometimes we might ask, hey, do you have any children? Do they want to act too? Okay, and there's this one point which says schedule. It says, maybe are you available on weekdays or weekends? As you know, production doesn't happen only on weekends. It has to happen the whole week. If it happens on just weekends, you're not going to get a full episode. The next part is, of course, previous experience. It's always very helpful if you have any experience before, whether it's in theater, YouTube videos, actual shows, just put it in. The next part, can you play an instrument? Well, it's a bonus. In case there's a musical episode, maybe you're playing a guitar, maybe a piano. It's like, if the episode needs some player, maybe someone can play convincingly. I mean, they won't usually use the audio, but You have to look real. Okay, there's also the describe your singing voice. I think this is actually for episodes that really need singing. Yeah, it's a good thing to know, like just a bonus. Languages, this is very important. Do you know how to read and speak it? It's like, can you read English? Can you speak English? Can you read Mandarin, Tamil, Malay? Yeah, that's the most sought after languages for the channels here for TV shows. Can you read it? Can you speak it? Yeah, that's important. Special talents or acts, it's a bonus. It'll make you memorable. Additional information you need to add. Okay, we like to add this because on shoot, we would like to ask, are you vegetarian? Do you eat halal? Low carb? No carb? I mean, yeah, at least we have your info there. Because production is supposed to give you food if you are there for the whole day. For the whole day, not just for one scene, by the way. Yeah. Okay, I got this question. What do you do at auditions? Well, you might get a script for you to read. It might not be the role that you want, but who cares? The actual thing is that, can you actually read the script? And how long does it take you to memorize it? It's okay if you can't memorize it at the exact time you're given the script, but you should be able to read, understand, and see with expressions. Let me give you an example. Okay, this is a copyright-free play. It's called Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, I know. So, it's by Shakespeare. I will play Juliet. This is a bad example. You're given the script and you are going to just read out Juliet. Don't do this. What man art thou that does be screened in night, so stumblest on my counsel? Then Romeo says, by a name I know not how to tell thee who I am. My name this day is hateful to myself, because it is an enemy to thee. Had I it written, I would tear the word. That is a rejection. No. So make sure you read your script like this instead. You are just given the script, read it first, understand what is it saying, and go. How camest thou hither? Tell me and wherefore. The orchid walls are high and hard to climb, and the place of death, considering who thou art, if any of my kinsmen find thee here. Alright, so always give expression or some sort of understanding of how your script is supposed to be gone. We are listening to your words and your pronunciations and your understanding. We can always help to direct you, but there needs to be a basis of where your level is. So that's why we need to know, can you read a script? And how do you read a script? Alright, so how to be more outstanding at an audition? Maybe you already passed the first few bits and then the people ask you, can you show us more? Okay, always remember at least maybe 2 monologues. It'll be good for you. Remember a comedic one and a dramatic one. It can be anything, but you need to memorize it and perform. So at least people will see, you actually have something prepared. Do you know what is a bonus? If you are Malay, you can speak Chinese, Mandarin, or Tamil. Whoa. If you are Chinese, you can speak Malay or Tamil. You can cross to the other channel too. If you're Tamil, you can speak Malay and Mandarin. There you go. Yeah, it's a thing. So language skills is important. Besides, of course, your whole overall expression things. Oh yeah, the last thing I nearly forgot. Please give a good photo of yourself. Don't give one which is weird where you are glam position with sunglasses and whatnot. We can't see your face. Just have a good photograph where you are like, it's nearly like a passport photo. It's okay to be plain. We just need to see your face. and so that we can recognize it according to the forms. And for online auditions, please wear a shirt even though if you're doing it at home. Yeah, we can tell if you're not wearing a shirt. So please wear a proper top. It's still like an interview for a job, okay? Yeah. Lady, by yonder blessed moon, I swear that tips with silver all this fruit